Well, New Trier and Evanston have doubled back to meet for a third time this year in the sectional semifinal. And P.J. Johnson leads it off for the Wildkits, facing Tom Nugent. Third meeting of the year. And hit by the pitch. And B.J. Johnson aboard by the hit batter. And Adam Geibel, the batter. Tom Nugent delivers. Going inside the ball. There goes a runner and a stolen base. So Johnson steals second. Going into this game, out of the 8 sectionals, Class 4A, 5 number 1 seeds are gone. Fly ball out to center. Taken there. Johnson will stay put at first. There's Jesse Hurt. Strike one. Scooped that fly ball out to center and dropped out there by the center fielder. And in the second goes Here. And here's Chris Brown. Going to be the starting pitcher today for the Wildcats. Strike one. And the ball a little bit outside. Low ball. I'm not. The biggest thing on I talked earlier here in this at bat, 5 of the number 1 seeds. The biggest news from the New Trier Evanston, this sectional perspective, is the number 1 seed that they will play against. Both number 1 and number 2 in that sectional are out. And that means New Trier won't get chance to get revenge on St. Charles North. Strike 3, and Brown is out route number 2. And Joseph Epler, the batter. Swing and a miss. Strike. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Outside the ball. Kerry Wood Field. Squibber. Ball. Trying to stay alive. And strike three. And we're done with the top half of the first inning. No runs, no hits, a hit batter, and an error, and 2 left. We go to the bottom half of the first, and Eric Nicholas leads it off for the Trevians. Winner of this game, the first game of the sectional semifinal, will face the winner of the Fenwick Maine West game. High and tight of ball. In this sectional, two, 3, 5, and well, it's 1, 4, 6, and 14 seeds from the sectional. Ground ball, second baseman, over to first inside. 1 down. Matt Can, the batter. New Trier comes into this game with a record of 27-4. Strike. Obviously losing a lot of games this year to the weather. And a ball. Another one blowing away a ball. Matt Can batting. Bottom of the first inning. Chris Brown delivers. High and outside the ball. The size of Brown can be a little intimidating. Big boy. Obviously, these two teams know each other. Line shot down the left field line, taking it the opposite way. Bounces up against the fence at the 327 mark. And Can hit a second with a double. So 1 out double, and Kevin Donahue, the batter. Fletcher Brown with the signal to Chris Brown. Inside the ball. Last time these two teams met was at Northwestern University's field. And Nutcher spotted Evanston 5 runs and came back to win 18-11 was the final score in that one. Kind of a sloppy game. But the Trevians scored 10 runs at the top of the 7th to bust that thing open. Hit by the pitch is Kevin Donahue. So 2 on. And Dylan Horvitz, the batter. And went to drop something in, but he put it well inside. Runs with the lead with 1 out. Cam Redding on deck. fouled away. Scooped and fouled away. And the ball low on outside. Another one fouled up. And low and outside the ball. Handball 4, and Trevians had the bases loaded with 1 out. And here's Cam Reddick. Francis faded courtesy runner for the catcher, Horvitz. Trevians trying to sweep the series on Wildkits. Strike on the inside corner. Going outside the ball. Bottom of the first. Kind of a lengthy inning here. A lot of pitches. Strike on the outside corner. Well, the roof here, as this afternoon progresses, is going to create a shadow. It'll be difficult for the batters to pick up the ball. You can see there how that shadow is starting to creep in a little bit. Back. And the pitch, low and outside the ball. Ball inside. Reddick. And a ground ball right to the shortstop. He'll step on the bag at second. Over to first, and the double play ends the inning. No runs, a hit, and 2 left. We go to the second, and no scores. More action ahead on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Buckle up, Illinois. It's the law. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And we go to the top of the second inning. First pitch hitting, little pop-up. Second baseman called for it and bobbled it. Well, they put it on the scoreboard as a hit. But I'm going to call that one an error. Got a first runner back. It did go off the mitt. Again, throw the first runner back. And a little foul tip. Got a little piece of it. Go over to first runner back. And one bouncer out at second. They won't get the throw over. So fielder's choice. And Jake Erdogan is out, or is safe. And the courtesy runner for Fletcher Brown, who was safe on that error, he is out. Here's Jake Snyder. On the strike. One away. Down to first, runner back. Straight. Baseball action. Sectional semifinal. You win this game, you're in the Class 4A Sweet 16. Foul ball. And another one fouled off. Like Wrigley Field, there's that kind of indentation in the outfield. You're swinging a bit straight. And strike three, and Snyder's down, and here's Matt Reynolds, number 9 in the batting order for the Wildkits. Down to first, runner back. Strike. And a ball outside. To the third baseman for the Wildcats. Tom Nugent on the mound. With the fall. Pitch high ball. And Reynolds hit by the pitch. Second hit batter for Nugent today. And back to the top of the batting order, B.J. Johnson, the batter. Nugent looks around a couple of times and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike one. the ball low and away. Keep the runner on and start at second. Coming off the rubber. Low and outside the ball. And fouled off. And strike three. And Zienick. No runs, no hits. An error, and hit batter and two left. Go to the bottom half of the second. And Anthony Calarco letting it off for New Trier. Pitch outside the ball, ball one. They will pitch very carefully to Calarco off his last performance against Evanston in that game at Northwestern. That's a ball. He had 4 doubles. And all of them clean doubles. There were not any of those that were whoopsies. He went to all the fields and deep. And the Evanston coach likes to be careful with batters that have batted well. I remember one situation. Back in 2011, Charlie Tilson hit one to the gap at Evanston and raced around for a triple, and after that they intentionally walked him the rest of the game. That's the ball outside. So Duer bats with Calarco at first, showing bunt, pulled it back, took a strike. Strike two. And that one sailed on him, nearly got away. Left fielder for New Trier. Where? And the pitch low and inside a ball. Another one fouled back. Strike three on the inside corner. One away. And Nate Sparrow, the batter. Third baseman for New Trier. side of ball, ball one. Swing the ground ball, shortstop over to second for the out. On the first, not in time. And the fielder's choice, 2 down. And Peyton Birch, the batter. And strike one. Ground ball. Second baseman this time over to the shortstop covering for the fielder's choice. Hammered up with the second. No score between Evanston and New Trier after 2. We'll be back. Covering football, basketball, ice hockey, and baseball. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. Parents who host lose the most. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Moving along, top of the third inning, Adam Geibel leading it off, number 2 in the batting order of the Wildcats. Takes the pitch outside the ball. And a strike. Ground ball. Donahue to Calarco for the out. One away. Jesse Hewer, the batter. And strike.
That is Jesse Hoyer.
Hoyer, I guess that's pronouncing it. And ground ball. Second baseman over to first. Quickly. 2 up, 2 down. And Chris Brown, the batter. Tom Nugent delivers, and the fly ball out to center. Taken for the out. A very quick 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the bottom half of the third, and leading it off, top of the batting order, Eric Nicholas. Take the pitch, low ball. It actually got away from the catcher. Bottom of the third inning. Chris Brown delivers. And a little bit inside, I think. Might have been a little bit low. Ball. And ball 4. So Nicholas aboard, and here's Matt Can. He doubled to the 327 mark down the left field line last time up. Strike on the outside corner. And low and away. Ball. well outside the ball. New Trier on a 11-game winning streak. I think the count's blackjack. There's a fly ball. Back it goes. Back, and out of here. A home run for Matt Cann. Nearly hit that car out there in the parking lot. A real blast by Cann. Two-run homer for Matt Cann, and he's 2 for 2 on the day. Both of them extra base hits. Double and now a home run. Here's Kevin Donahue. He takes a strike one. And New Trier has jumped on a 2-0 lead here. And a strike on the inside corner. Foul tip, held on, strike 3. And there's one away. Here's Dylan Horvath. And he takes a strike 1. Little ground ball, shortstop. Over to first. 2 away. Cam Redding, the batter. He tried to hold up, couldn't strike. As you go up the food chain here in the playoffs, the games get tougher, the pitching gets better. It's a low ball. And the Monarch Butterflies start flying. In addition to that, you got Graduation in the way. Fly ball out to center, taken for the out. And we're done with the third. At the end of 3, it's New Trier 2 and Evanston 0 off the blast by Matt Cann in the third. And we'll be back with more. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. You drink, you drive, you lose. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. We go to the 4th inning. Deuce is wild for the Trevians. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors. Joseph Epler, the batter. Little bounder right to Nugent. And over to Calarco for the out. 1 away. Here's Jake Erdigan. They'll take that back. It's Fletcher Brown, the catcher. And a pitch high ball. Erdigan's on deck. And a pitch low ball. And ball 4. courtesy runner.
Jacob Erdangen.
Danny Nortz running for him over there. Here's Jake Erdigan. Go to first. Nortz back in time. Nugent has gotten into a groove here. Throw to first, and they got him. Caught him leaning the wrong way. And picked off first. So 2 down. And didn't miss by much, but apparently missed inside. And fly ball. Dwyer over. Has it for the out, and we're done with the top half of the 4th inning. Halfway home with the ball game, the Trier Trevians leading it 2-0. And Anthony Clarko leads it off for the Trevians. You can see how that shadow from the roof here at Kerrywood Cubs Field beginning to infringe a little bit. Strike on the outside corner. Going to get tougher for the batters to pick up the ball. Ground ball. First baseman over to the pitcher covering, and 1 away. Here's Sean Dwyer. And Dwyer gets clunked. So Dwyer aboard by the hit batter. And Nate Shapiro, the batter. So Shapiro bats. Runner on at first. And the bunt. The sacrifice going to work. Move the runner along. So Dwyer at second on the sacrifice. And Peyton Birch, the batter. And pitch low ball. This ballpark configured northwest to southeast. And there really isn't seating in the classic sense. It's just cement, tiered cement. Big crowd on hand, and Birch gets grazed by the pitch. Second hit batter of the inning, and Trevians have 2 aboard. And back to the top of the batting order, and Eric Nicholas, the batter. Outside the ball. So 2 on, 2 out. The lock and load. Strike on the outside corner to Eric Nicholas. He walked his last time up, came home on the can home run. A difference in the ball game. Pitch is high and tight for a ball. Outfield playing pretty much straight away, which in a larger ballpark kind of gives up the power alleys. And a strike on the outside corner. There go the runners, and they were off the pitch and fouled off by Eric Nicholas. They looked back by Chris Brown a couple of times, and a ball. Foul ball back. Count holds. And strike three at the knees. Great pitch. And we're done with 4. New Trier leading it 2-0. We'll be back with more. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Stop the text. Stop the wrecks. A message into public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 5th inning here. And leading it off is Jake Snyder. Strike 1. Well, Nugent, depending on which scorer you use, either pitching a one-hitter or a no-hitter. The consensus among the press people that are all around me here is that it's a no-hitter at this point. The scorer up in the press box is doing his own book, and the scoreboard is calling it a one-hitter, a little comebacker, and Jake Snyder out. Here's Matt Reynolds. In any case, Nugent cruising along now. There's the strike 1. Kind of it tells you about the difference of ball games. Coming into this ball game, New Trier scored 27 runs. Against Evanston. And Evanston not too shabby. Has scored 18 runs. Taken by Calarco himself, and Matt Reynolds is out, 2 down. B.J. Thomas. Here we've got a 2-0 ball game in the 5th inning. And Evanston, no hits. Fly ball, shallow left, and Dwyer calls for it, takes it for the out. And we're done with the top half of the 5th inning. New Trier holding on to a 2-0 lead. And Matt Cam, the batter. Matt's only had a double and a home run. I wouldn't be surprised if they walked him. And strike. outside the ball. And the ball dropped inside. And I think kind of low, but definitely inside. And the ball low and outside. And ball 4. So Kent draws a walk. Now been on base all 3 times. And here's Kevin Donahue. Donahue showing bunt. Pulled it back. Took a pitch inside for a ball. Number 3 batter in the Trevians lineup. A sunshiny, beautiful afternoon for baseball. Again showing bunt. Pulls it back. And the ball gets away. Pass ball. And Can over to second. Considering how these teams have been scoring runs against each other, no lead is safe. Pitch high and outside the ball. I believe Chris Brown did pitch in one of the games earlier against New Trier. I don't think Tom Nugent did. Strike. Evanston came into this game with a record of 21-11. And New Trier 27-4. Ball 4. And Donahue aboard. And here's Dylan Horvitz. Showed bunt to the strike. Horvitz walked in the first inning and grounded out in his 2 previous plate appearances. There's a bunt, and it's a beauty past the pitcher. Third baseman has it over to first. They got him. A half step. But the 2 runners advance on up and brings up Cam Redding and Kyle Capone. Courtesy runner for Can over at third. Pinch runner. Not a courtesy, pinch. There's a strike. I'm sure Can will re-enter.
Don't miss.
And a ball inside. And low and inside the ball. This is considered the Lane Technical High School sectional. Winner of this sectional will play the winner of the Lake Park sectional, which will be either South Elgin or Willowbrook. We'll play the minor league ballpark out in Schaumburg, now called Boomer Stadium. It's had a number of various different names over the course of its history. Bottom of the fifth. Redding kind of lost his concentration a little bit off some razzing he's getting from the Evanston student section. And he sends a fly ball deep to center. That's going to do the job as a sacrifice fly and bring home Capone easily. And the insurance run. Here's Anthony Calarco. And the ball gets away. And Donahue over the third. And now they're going to intentionally walk Calarco, as we said. He really hurt them the last game these two teams played with 4 doubles. So they're not going to risk anything. Here's Sean Duer. And foul ball off to the left. Or right, rather. Left, right, center, somewhere there. And this one squibbed off to the left. I know I'd get it right. So Chris Barra hit the outside of the ball. Trevians have picked up a run without the advantage of a hit here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The leadoff walks will kill you. Trevians playing a little bit of small ball. And Calarco steals second. Uncontested. So 2 in scoring position. Sean Duer bats. Time call. Duer steps out, takes a practice swing, steps back in. And a ball. Scooped down, that's a base hit. Back up the middle. That's going to score 2. And a 3-run outburst here. The Trevians now lead at 5-0. Off the single by Sean Duer. And here's Will McNulty. And a pitch low and outside the ball. McNulty batting for Nate Shapiro here. And a 55-footer. Oh, the first square back. Brown lost his footing a little bit. And a little tight. Oh. And ball 4. So McNulty aboard. Trevians with 3 runs on 1 hit here in the 5th inning. Here's Brian Kerwin, new pitcher on the mound. Snap is now pitching for the Wildkits. Tried to call time, too late. Foul ball. They look at the first time we have seen snap hit straight. Time called. Brian Kerwin batting for Peyton Birch. And strike 3. We're done with the 5th, but the Trevians have 5 runs on 3 hits and lead this 5-0. We'll be back with more in just a moment. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Seatbelts, click it or ticket, Illinois. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 6th inning, Tom Nugent has settled down and retired the last 13 that he's faced in order. Strike. Of course, there was a walk in there, and he got picked off, but last 13 have been retired. There's a fly ball taken in center field nicely by Eric Nicholas for the out. 1 up, 1 down. There's a strike. Number 3 in the batting order. Short. Outside of ball. Evanston, no runs. And the consensus of the press. Oh, a great diving cat. Stop out there by Donahue, and then a throw to first in time. Kevin Donahue with a great play. Going to the hole behind second. 2 down. Here's Chris Brown. Here you see the skyline of Chicago. 3.5 miles from downtown. That's where this ballpark is. There's a strike. Well, 3.5 miles from State Madison. Downtown Chicago. Strike 3, caught him looking. And another 1-2-3 inning. That's 15 in a row now retired by Nugent. We go to the bottom half of the 5th. And top of the batting order, Eric Nicholas. Letting it off. Strike. And the ball outside. And a little ground ball. First baseman has it, steps on the bag, went up, one down. Here's Matt Can. Facing the new pitcher snap, swinging a miss. Or a little foul tip, I guess. A little piece of it. Strike one. Winding down the high school season. Ball outside. Going into this coming weekend, New Trier still has a chance for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 state trophies, championships. Fly ball out to right, take it for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Outside of ball. Coming down to you. Batting. Bottom of the 6th. Even though they spent $1 million for this stadium, they left some of the amenities out. For example, seats. It's not seating, it's just concrete. And a fly ball on the giddy up is the center fielder. He backs up a little bit, has it for the out. And we're down with the 6th. It's New Trier 5, Evanston nothing. With Evanston coming up for their last at bat. We'll be back with more. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Texting and handheld cell phones are dangerous, distracting driving. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 7th inning, Tom Nugent working on the no-hitter. Here's a strike one. Joe Epler, the batter. Fletcher Brown on deck. And a pitch low ball. Just as only a comparison here, Nugent on the year ERA is 0.71, which puts him in second place for a season ERA among all New Trier pitchers in history. Behind Ben Breck's last year, 0.51 he ended up with. At this time last year, though, Ben Breck's ERA was 0.21. He's a foul ball. But I'm not comparing because each player is different. Not only who they are and how they pitch, but it's also who they're playing with and who they're playing against. And that changes from year to year. Suffice to say, though, that Nugent has made himself into the top pitcher for the Trevians. Ground ball, second baseman. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. And Jake Trevians has a single, and the no-hitter's gone. With 2 out here in the top of the 7th. You see they have 2 hits listed. One of those hits, by the consensus of the press here, was an error. Here's a strike. And the ball. The pop-up in question went off the second baseman's glove, and they still called it a hit to the strike. So, Wilkes, we're going to stay with the general consensus here, 1 hitter. Foul ball. And pitch low ball. Jake Snyder, the batter. 2 out, runner on at first, top of the 7th. And strike 3, and the ball game is all over. And the Trevians have made it to the Sweet 16 of 4A baseball for the 2nd year in a row with a 5-0 win over Evanston. So New Trier will face Fenwick for the Elite 8. And we'll face Fenwick, and if they win that, they'll face the winner of the South Elgin Willowbrook game. So, final word on this ball game. For the new Trier Trevians, 5 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, 3 hits, 2 of them by Matt Cann, and the 3rd hit by Sean Dwyer. And, of course, the Cann, big blow, the home run. And Dwyer, the big blow, a single back up the middle, scoring 2 who had been walked. Trevians were struck out 3 times. They were, make it 4 times. They were struck out 4 times. Walked 6. Trevians left 7 on base and had 1 stolen base. For the Evanston Wildkits, no runs on 1 hit, no errors. That a 2-out single in the top of the 7th, busting up the no-hitter. Nugent struck out 6. He did walk 1. Hit 2 batters. The Wildcats left 5 on base. So the new Trier Trevians play on. They'll play in the Sweet 16 of Class 4A against Fenwick. And winner of that game heading to Schaumburg to Boomers Stadium, the minor league ballpark there, to face the winner of the South Elgin Willowbrook game. And the winner of that game will face the winner of the 2nd game being played over at Boomer Stadium, potentially Mundelein. But anyway, that'll do it for us for this ball game. I'm just using one of the teams I know is still in it. I mean, I think Mundelein, Warren, Huntley, and I forget who the other one is. Oh, Crystal Lake South. But that's a long way off. You take them one at a time. Anyway, that'll do it for us for this ball game. The new Trier Trevians winning at 5-0. The economy of bats But the long ball and the key single, thanks to some walks, and the Trevians take the series 3-0 over Evanston, having scored 32 runs to Evanston's 18 over the season. And that'll do for us for this one. Until our next game, hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Stick around for more sports action on the network. And we say, as always, thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.